Hello my friends, it's Chris here from the School of Embodiment, and today I'm going to make a video on what to do if you're feeling like shit. Now, I'm living and working here at the School of Embodiment and meeting people every day. And for the last 5 or 6 days or so, a lot of people have been coming in and telling me that they feel like shit. A lot of my friends have been telling me they feel like shit. A lot of people have been telling me they feel like shit. And apparently there's something going on in the stars, which is making everybody feel like shit. Now, I don't know if that's true, but that's what people have been telling me. And I've been feeling a little bit like shit as well. So I thought I'd make a video on what to do if you feel like shit. So there's feeling like shit, there's waking up and feeling like crap, feeling unhappy, feeling down, struggling with certain things in life, the mind, finding things wrong with life, feeling like there's so many things to heal, there's so many things to do, there's this, what is life? It's so scary and big and that sort of feeling. So that's one thing, feeling like shit is one thing. But what makes feeling like shit 100 times worse is the one inside saying, I don't want to feel like shit. It's the one inside saying no to the shit feeling. So the best thing you can possibly do if you feel not in a good way is to allow yourself to feel not in a good way completely. Stop resisting the way that you feel. If you feel like shit, then feel like shit, but feel like shit fully. Don't feel like shit with this part inside saying, I don't want to feel this. Allow yourself to completely feel everything that you're feeling. Give up the fight with the shit feeling. Stop fighting your experience. If there's sadness, don't fight it. Allow it to be there. If there's fear, don't fight it. Allow yourself to be scared. If there's a feeling of low self-worth, just allow yourself to bathe in the low self-worth. If you feel ashamed about something, allow yourself to fully bathe in the shame. Because it's the no saying to our suffering which makes the suffering 100 or 1,000 times worse. So when we simply say yes to it, when we allow ourselves to be it completely, we come out of resistance to it, and there's a peace in that. The emotions that may be stuck in the system don't necessarily go away. There may still be a feeling of melancholy. There may still be a low mood. But at least there isn't the one fighting with it, because it's the one fighting with it that is the suffering. So if we completely allow ourselves to feel shit, then instead of feeling shit and being in a psychological distress about feeling shit, we're feeling shit and we're completely at peace within that shitness. Just realizing how many times I've said the word shit in this video. I'm going to try and tone it down a little bit, but just allow yourself to be exactly the way that you are right now. You are okay to be feeling exactly what you are feeling right now. You're okay to be having the thoughts that you're having right now. You're okay to be in this place that you're in right now. And if you can drop fully into this moment, if you can fully embrace the way that you are right now, then you may notice that there's a crack within your suffering where peace and joy, the peace and joy of being, can shine through. Because the ego, which is that which cuts us off from knowing our own being, the only thing that the ego is resistance to our experience. The ego is simply resistance to our experience. So if you're in an experience of suffering and you're resisting it, that's the ego operating. The ego is the resistance. So when you fully allow yourself to feel your suffering, you fully bow your head and let yourself suffer, you take a breath and you just let yourself be that suffering even more, then the resistance drops. The ego drops. There's a humility in that, and in that, the joy and peace of being shines. It shines. You don't find the light by chasing and grasping the light. You find the light by being warmly okay within the darkness. If you can find okayness within the darkness, that's when your being really starts shining. That is your greatest portal to your evolution on this planet. Your spiritual evolution is by being okay within the darkness. Being okay within the darkness. And then what happens is when you find that, when you come out of fighting your experience, you come out of resisting your experience, those feelings which were causing so much suffering start to be experienced in a different way. You couldn't even call those feelings pain. And you certainly couldn't call those feelings suffering. Suffering is when the feelings create resistance in the mind, but when you just drop and you're just in the body and you're just with the feeling, then it just becomes almost neutral. And there's a peace here, a love here, a joy here. And you just stay there. So maybe go for a walk, and when you're going for your walk and you're feeling in a bad mood or whatever it is, fully be in the bad mood. Don't resist it. Allow yourself to be in it fully and feel it in the body as well. Feel whatever you're feeling in the body. Let it come. Let it be. And in doing that, resistance drops. And in doing that, the ego drops. And as I say, when the ego drops, the brightness of your being shines. Thank you.